I teach you touch typing on the PC keyboard, Part 1. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you the fingering for 16 keys. There are two basic rules. 1, learn the home keys. And 2, only use the right thumb on the space bar. The space bar is down here. Only use the right thumb on the space bar. All right. 8 home keys. Now I'm saying that you should learn the home keys, 1, and 2, keep to a rhythm. Let's see. A, S, D, F. A, and this is the left hand. A, S, D, F. So the little finger on the A, and so on. The second finger on the S, the third finger on the D, and the fourth finger on the F. Or you might see it the other way round. However, the little finger on the A, S, D, F. Look at this. While looking at the screen, tap the table with the exact fingers shown. So tap and say A, S, D, F. A, S, D, F. A, S, D, F. A, S, D, F. Now you should learn those. Those are half of the home keys. Now here's the second half. This is the right hand. First finger on the J, second finger on the K, third finger on the L, and fourth finger on the semicolon. I'll call it semi. While looking at the screen, tap with the exact fingers shown. So on the right hand, you're going J, K, L, semi. J, K, L, semi. J, K, L, semi. J, K, L, semi. So here are the 8 home keys again. A, S, D, F, J, K, L, semi. Type those out on the table 4 times, saying them as you type. So, A, S, D, F, J, K, L, semi. 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 Have a look at this. Here are the 8 keys again. And I've added 2 keys. Let's look at the keyboard again. So, A, S, D, F, next to the F is the G. And next to the J, K, L, semicolon, next to the J is the H. Now let's bring those down. What I want you to do is to move from the F to the G and back to the F. From the J to the H and back to the J. So let's have a look at that. Put your first finger on the F and move to the G. Put the first finger of the right hand onto the J and move onto the H and back to the J. Your first fingers are almost touching when they're on the G and the H. Now put them back onto the F and the J. Your fingers now, if you look at them, are on the home keys. Now, learn the home keys. Let's have a look at that. A, S, D, F with the left hand, J, K, L, semicolon, semi with the right hand. Hover both hands above the home keys and put the right thumb above the space bar. Now, keeping to a rhythm, type A, S, D, F, space, J, K, L, semicolon, space, and start again. A, S, D, F, space, J, K, L, semi, space, A, S, D, space, J, K, L, semi, space. Now you should do this rhythmically 10 times. Don't type any other letters while you're learning these keys. Now, move your F finger onto the G and move your J finger onto the H. Type F, G, F, J, H, J, F, G, F, J, H, J, F, G, F, J, H, J, F, G, F, J, H, J. Now don't worry if the other fingers move slightly from their position. It's difficult to hold the keys once you're moving the fingers about. Let's move on. Yes, don't use the left thumb. Only use the right thumb for the space bar. So what have we got? We've got 8 home keys plus 2. A, S, D, F, J, K, L, semi. And we've got the space bar too. Now type these words. S-A-D, L-A-D, semicolon. F-A-D, J-A-K, F-A-L-L, S-A-D, L-A-D, colon, semicolon, semi, F-A-D, F-A-L-L, semi, F-A-S-K, J-A-S-K, L-A-S-K, D-A-S-K, A-S-K, semi, L-A-S-K, semi, J-A-S-K, semi. Try to keep some sort of rhythm, but since you're trying to think out where the letters are, don't worry too much. Now, the next thing is to try and put a space between each word. Type out those words, put in the space. Don't worry if you're very slow. You're just learning the home keys now. Let's move on. Eight home keys plus 2. A, S, D, F, J, K, L, semicolon. If you're not sure where these letters are and cannot name them easily, go back and do the last 2 pages again. If you're happy with typing these letters, then let's move on. E and I. If you go up from the D to the E and back now to the D, now go up from the K to the I and back to the I. There's the E, so you're going D, up, down, D, E, D, K, I, K. Type D, E, D, K, I, K, F, G, F, J, H, J, D, E, D, K, I, K, D, E, D, K, I, K, F, G, F, J, H, J. Practice those. You should try and type them out 10 times with a space in between each of the letters. So you're going F, G, F, space, J, H, J, space, K, D, E, D, space, K, I, K, space, F, G, F, space, J, H, J, space, D, E, D, space, K, I, space, D, E, K, I, K, F, G, F, space, J, H, J. I'm taking these 3 letters together as words. So when I say put a space in between them, I don't mean a space in between D and E. I mean a space between D, E, D, space, K, I, K, space, and so on. Okay. Now, this time we're taking on another 2 letters. R, which is above the F, and U, which is above the J. So you're going F, R, F, space, J, U, J, space. F, R, F, space, J, U, J, space. D, E, D, space, F, G, F, space. J, H, J, space, K, I, K, space. F, R, F, space, J, U, J, and so on. If you can, type these out 10 times with spaces in between. There they are. There's the U. So you've got F, R, F, J, U, J. And they're both with the first finger on the left hand and the right hand. Don't use the left thumb. See if you can be rhythmical. Now, this time we've got two more keys. The T, which is next to the R and above the F, and the Y, which is above the H and typed with the J finger. So you're going up from the F to the T and back, and the Y from the J to the Y and back. It's a long stretch, that. But don't worry. And don't worry if your fingers move off the home keys when you're going up to the Y. Just bring them back each time. So when I type F, T, F, I'm okay. But when I type J, Y, J, my K finger tends to wander up above the I. But don't worry about it. Move it back to the K. Move back to the home keys all the time. There's the T, there's the Y. Right, 16 keys. You can type 16 letters. Good. Now you need to practice them. Type these words and remember, the more you practice, the better you get. Jet, set, taller, Jill. Girl, grad, rad, lad, arcala, ladder. The ladder is fat. The day is sad. The hat is great. Jade eats suet. Jade eats suet. Sue likes jade. Sit still. Ask the lad the day. I like the jet. The jet flies into the lake. Now, don't worry if the computer makes your letters capitals. If you want, then type your own words using the keys that you have learned so far. Remember, always return to the home keys. We have 10 letters to go, and the shift keys, the shift block, the tab key, and others. Thank you for working with me. I have typed at 122 words per minute. Practice, and you may too. Jack Barnett, 21. Here's where we carry on. I teach you touch typing, part 2.